Hey, good afternoon. Hope you're having a great day. So as I mentioned to you, this is one of my favorite portions, a portion of Lech Lecha, when God speaks to the first Jew, Abraham, and gives him that message, Lech Lecha, move forward, continue. Don't stand in the same place. Have purpose in your life and hear the calling of God to make a difference in this world. And it's interesting because every single company has a slogan or has a tagline or has a mission statement. And the mission statement of the Jewish people has been Lech Lecha, to always grow, to always move forward. We've had obstacles, we've had challenges, we've had to overcome so much. But every single time, Lech Lecha, we always looked forward, never backward. We remember where we came from. We remember our responsibilities. We remember the pain. We remember the suffering and the challenge. But we look forward. How do we grow? How do we become better? And that's what God told Abraham. And that's the words that we took to ourselves. You know, I think about this a lot because when the Rebbe, 60 plus years ago, 75 years ago almost, started the Chabad emissary, sending them all over the world, the mantra was Lech Lecha, go out, impact another Jew, bring purpose. There's many things we can't do, but there's some things we could do, and that's to move forward with optimism, with hope, with ideas that will inspire and warm those around us and make them more spiritual, more connected, kinder, and more in tune with their God, with God who is the God of all of us. And it's interesting because, you know, all the hostages that have come out, I think about Sasha and Sapir again. Just today we announced that we're bringing Itai and Maya Regev, two siblings that were in captivity together, and they're coming with their father who prayed for them and never gave up. Each one of them, always, when they were in captivity and afterwards, Lech Lecha, they always looked forward. But how could you look forward when you're in captivity? You have no choices, you have no chances. And just this week, last week I heard the story about the hostage that just came out, the last 20 hostages. His name was Elkanah Buchbad. And Elkanah Buchbad came out, luckily to his wife Rebecca and his 3-year-old son, who she took care of the whole time. And one of the things he shared was that in captivity, he made himself a little doll. He made a doll out of his clothing that he wore, with eyes, with nose, with ears, with feet, with hands. And he said that this was a doll that he used, that he spoke to, that he shared with emotions to. In captivity, we had nothing else. He had this doll. And he took this doll when he came out of captivity, he made sure to take it, and he gave it to his son. So his son could remember what he went through and what he did. But that doll has a little bag. Why did it have a bag? He said, because in captivity, he told the doll, get ready, because at any moment, we're going to go out. At any moment, we're going to be redeemed. He had that deep faith, and therefore he had a bag. And guess what he wrote on the bag? Just do it. Which meant, got to move forward. Lech Lecha, like God told the first Jew, Abraham. Don't look backward. Don't look sideways. Don't remain a victim. But look forward with hope, with optimism, to make a difference in the world. That's the Jewish calling. That's our mantra. That's our slogan. That's our tagline.